Div2. Saws versus Yeti. Both these players won in week 1. Saws is our number 1 seed. Golden Swamp will be the admin pick, and that's where we're going to start today. Saws has picked the generic Four Lakes. Everyone give him a bit of a boo for picking Four Lakes. And Yeti has gone with Canberra. Okay, home match Canberra. Remember sudden death when we get there. Hopefully they remember that it's sudden death when we get there. And yes, good reminder, Rapunzet. No spoilers in the chat until we're at live. We're about 10-15 minutes behind. We'll look to catch up through the dark ages when we can. And we should be all good. And yes, it was Yeti last night that was a little bit enthusiastic. But that's all good. A prediction for game 1 sounds good, Noz. I like that. And we can see the sieves. My friends. Change over. I am not happy. I know some people prefer the emblems, some people prefer the units. I'm not happy, people. We have Canberra. Sudden death. You lose your TC, you're done. Where are the Persians? We have Four Lakes. Fish. Like close by. A free fish. Not boom, but faster working docks. Where are the Persians? Not banned, not banned, not picked. Carrying on. That's me done. We got a game to get into. Hope everyone's happy with my small little rant against what is just the number 1 civ on all these maps. Not all these maps, but on that map. On the maps that have been drafted. Persians shouldn't be going through 8 picks. Oh no. Did we miss game 1? Were we too slow? I think we may have been too slow. Did they really finish? You can't be like that. Peeps. How's that happened? You grab me, Rex. Thank you very much. I'm going to... Am I allowed to run an ad or did it just run an ad? It just ran an ad. Boo. I spend so much time talking. And I was hoping that I wouldn't end up in this situation again, yet I have. So, yet again, our MVP Rapunzel is on it. And we'll have a game for you any second now. Okay. We have got Division 2, Week 2. Between Saws and ImprovingYeti. I don't remember their seeds and elos. Saws is like 17.99 and Yeti's like 16.30-ish. That's their rough elo. And here we are. We have Italians and Bohemians. So Yeti's gone with the Bohemians. Interesting. And it will be Italians for Saws. Reminder, this map, you have a lot of water buffalo. You have 7 of them. You have 2 rhinos that generally speaking are at the front. So do keep an eye on that. They can sometimes spawn at the back, but generally speaking they're at the front. No, it's not a re if they're at the back. It's just good fortune. But generally speaking at the front, you got a lot of gold, a lot of stone around your base. A lot of gold and stone. Rhinos at the front. Deer. Berries. But the main attraction, as you can see, is all the gold that lives in the middle. Check out the gold that's in the middle on this map. We have a whole 41.6k of it. Okay, so what have we got? 5 on wood now. We should be seeing docks approaching. We see a boar. We should be seeing docks pretty soon. Yes, we do. Very nice. And a dock here as well on Vils 13 and 14. A little bit of idle time from Yeti. Azakmi, welcome to the chat. Oh, that's a hard one to pronounce. Zakmi. Azakmi. Do I like the Byzantines? You raise a very good question. Yes, a lot. I think they're my second most played Civ, behind the Teutons. They are perfect for a lot of the maps that I like to play, e.g. this one. And my win rate with them is horrendous. So... yes, it's horrendous. My win rate is like 45% with them. And it used to be 30% though. So it's like, it's rising sharply. I figured them out. Some tips. Everyone else, throw your tips in chat as well. Whilst we've got this game going on. So my best one when it comes to Byzantines, trying to think... I used to be... Let's just talk land maps, Finchy. So land maps. I know that we're talking a water tournament here, but let's just think about the land maps. Byzantines, hey? So, generally speaking, I mean, this is the way with a lot of maps. Castle on the hill, always very good. But Byzantine castles have extra HP. So, specifically Byzantines. If you get your buildings and your castles on a hill... That's something that Byzantines are just going to be like massive, because they're going to be so hard to push. Noz is the man to listen to. So I don't know whether Noz was ever. Was Noz ever 500 elo? Let me know, Noz. So my bottom elo was about 690 when I first ran into ranked. I fell all the way down, fell down to 690 and worked my way up from there. I don't know what Noz, how long you've been playing for and all that, but for our new friend here, Noz is about 2k4, 2k3. I think I saw your elo dropped a little bit, 2k3. Working your way up, that's good. That's good. Hey, everyone's got to start somewhere, right? Start at 700 elo. There you go. Lovely. Lovely. And now look where you are. Okay, we got a set here. We got some fun going on. So we got a little water tournament here. Water tournament that I'm running. And we have got Saws and Yeti. Saws is coming forward with a tower and man-at-arms and a scout. There's not been a lot of water play yet, but the fish go down. Yeti's actually got nothing. It looks like this is a bit of an FC attempt. Lost 3. I think the 3 fish have gone down, so it's a bit of idle time, but largely okay. And Yeti's going to try wall behind this. The question is he going to be able to do anything when he clicks up? Or when he's up? I'm going to try tower now, but clearly... I mean, my belief is if you're playing Bohemians and you're going FC, the plan was going to be Castle and Husslites. What's Yeti got on the right-hand side? He has got 2 Vils. So maybe it's just going to be Siege, because it can't be... It can't be a castle now. Question is, how well spotted is this situation here? Completely unseen. The Vils don't have any wood to do what they need to do just yet. And now they're going to drop a workshop there. And Yeti's going to have to quickly get these walls down. And does. Saws is going to go around the other side now. Question is Yeti's push going to do something? We'll keep an eye out for when some units are made out of there and whether it's even possible. He's got a tower. He's on gold. There's nothing else being made just now. Question is, how's he going to be able to defend? There's a ram coming out. Oh, this is going to get a bit difficult here. This is going to be a difficult one to defend for Yeti. He's just getting pushed back and further back. He's going to take wood right in the corner now. All the walls are going to try and come up. So many quick walls. He's going to have 1 ram and 2 monks. Forward, I believe. All that's forward. It's going to need more walls here, though. More walls are going to be needed. Saws on the way up. Still got 3 fish. Working away. Can probably get away now because... Oh, okay. Because now they're fighting under the tower. And now they're going to run. So the res is safe. Maybe delete... Oh, I can't really delete these walls. Bat it down the tower, potentially. I feel like the tower needs to go. Tower may need to go. There's going to be another tower from Saws who's on heavy on stone now. And what's this push brought for us? Not too much. I think the Vils are going to go home. Yeti and monks, eh? Yeti and his monks. Tower coming up. Italian tower is going to see Town Watch coming in. Let's have a look at the vision change on my favorite tech. Here's my favorite tech. Double conversion. Repairing the ram with a double conversion. Look at that. Look at the vision, by the way. Scout. Scout could help here against the monks. Hang on a moment. What's this push? Is this push doing something? Vill's only 2 different. No idle time from Saws at all. But he's lost 2 Vils to a conversion here. Workshop of his own. Does Yeti save for redemption here? I feel like Yeti may need to save for redemption, but there's not really a lot going on. And look, he's so heavy on gold in the middle now. Where are those galleys at? Those galleys are just off to the side. If they were here, this gets denied. Oh boy. Another conversion. 3 monks. 4 conversions in total. Is Yeti going to find a way here? Is Yeti going to find a way, chat? Is this what's happening? The Goldville's in the middle. They've been spotted now. They've been spotted, but are they just going to be left alone because all the army may need to go home for Saws? Yeti's just taking wood here. Gold in the middle. This should not be allowed. But it seems to be working. Second TC now. Oh, what a hit from the mangonel. I thought it was goodbye Goldvilles, but it's not. I think Saws is going to hold. Those two Vills aren't doing much. This is the push, right? It's 27 Vills. I mean, it's 29 Vills. They're getting killed. But the Mangonel War, he really needs redemption. He really, really needs redemption. And he didn't need to lose those 3 monks. That felt a little bit cheap. Redemption comes in and... yeah, needs Sanctity, needs redemption. He's getting redemption now because... oh, that's going to be important. The fact he's held that up as well. Oh no, 1 for 1. Take the 1 for 1. How about the idle time? This is what 1800, nearly 1800 does for you. And now we're on the Goldvilles. Now we're on the Goldvilles. Now it's a bit of trouble because that is time to run them. Time to run the Vills. He has to come back home, right? He can come back home and batter down the tower now. Because batter down both towers. Because there's nothing else here. All the army's left. However, I will say... pause. I know that Saws has got a lot going on. I'm aware. Saws has a lot going on right now. However, imagine in early feudal he thinks, wait, maybe this guy's going to try and like castle drop me. Why don't I queue a demo and leave the demo in the dock? Right now, he would be in a position where he would be winning a demo raft. Or putting himself in a very good position to win a demo raft. I don't know if it would beat Slater's demo, but it's a pretty good demo if he landed that. Anyway, you can see where my mind goes when it comes to these games and when it comes to demo ships. I hope Blue has, in his set, has been doing well. And I hope TDI is also on that, potentially, or not. Okay, back to the push. Double Monastery now. Okay, we're going to see Atonement from the Italians. Not yet. But the Vill count is so different now. And the Vills are running back. The Vills have run away, and now they're running back. And he's just not making any more. So it's just 21 Vills to 34. But the push is still kind of working. And the TC may go down here. No TDI in sight. That's unfortunate. Let's just zoom along a little bit more. There's not too much more going on. I imagine this is going to be a win for Saws. Surely. Oh, the garrison! The garrison to avoid the monk. This man knows his monk micro and knows everything about monks. What a play to hold on to the Vill. He's down to 18. Yeti, you're going to need to convert some Vills, mate, to get them on your side. That was a great play, though. But I think we're just going to see too many conversions. And now we're seeing Atonement. And I think once the monks go, it may get very difficult here. Oh, and down goes the Mangonel. And down is going to go the Vills. The Vills, there's no fletching on there. Oh, there is fletching, but these guys are just on stand ground and they're all going down. Don't take down your own ram. Yeti's monks are being chased. This is a fun one, but this is very much Saws' game. And yes, it has been called. It is 1-0 to Saws. Well done. 11 Vills. Can't come back from that. Well played. Well done. Let's not waste too much time as we have game 2 and we don't want to get to the end of game 2 before we don't want game 2 to end. So well done to those who put their Oh. Oh, that's Blue Slaters. Put their points on Saws. Good work. And we'll go CA. We'll go pause. We are on game 2 between Yeti and Saws. We are on Canberra. Yeti is playing as the Portuguese. Saws will be playing as the Japanese. And a reminder, we are on sudden death. Sudden death rules for this map in this best of 3. Get your predictions in. What do we think we will see from both players in this game? Let me guess. Yeti has plans to go Monk Siege. That's my guess. That's my prediction with the Portuguese and their all but illumination full monastery. Do we reckon that's why he's drafted them? For now, let's have a look at the build order of Saws, who has got 5 under the TC now. Is going to bring in the boar, and I think he's going to go dock the middle as well. Also luring in... Oh, look at that. How was that? He's managed to bring the deer through the gate and then run off. And now look at this. Now he's going to try and push the deer this way through a piece of wall. Yep. There we go. And now the deer's going to come in and he's going to re-wall it. And he's going to bring the other boar in. He's got 5 on wood to help with the fishing ships. 5 on wood being the perfect number. Sometimes you need 6. Sometimes you can get a little bit of idle time if you go with only 5. But 5 is the preferred. If you can make 5 work, as you can see, 80% on his dock. Or 86% on his dock. So he's doing pretty well with it. He's getting his 3 fishing ships. And on this map, if not housed, should be able to go 20... Well, I was going to say 19 plus loom. But may not go... He's going few to H. He's going to go 20 no loom. That's probably the... Oh, he's going 20 with loom. Is that because he was housed? The 5 should work for everyone, spare hands, but it depends on just a little bit of efficiency and how quickly you're like on the deer and the boars to be able to take an extra one off food. But generally speaking, 5 is the way. It's the 6th. The problem with the 6th isn't that it the 6th one slows down the food income. So on some maps you can't go 6 because it slows the food income. No, 5. Yeah, generally I think 5 on food if you can do it. If you can do 5 on food, 5 on wood. That's 5 on food, 5 on wood, then dock. Especially with the walking time as well. Okay, so Yeti is up. Hey, what a surprise. Let's have a look. Let's just slow this down ever so briefly. Yeti's up 23 vils. Yeti's going to drop a market. Yeti's going to drop a blacksmith. And guess what? I think Yeti is going to go FC into Monk Siege. Will he have a defensive castle this time, though? He is. Okay, so this time he's going to have a castle to help with just some protection at home. Which I think is probably wise because he's going to lose water. Yeti is going to send it again. He's on the walls again. Needs to click up. Needs to click up. So close. I would be buying. I couldn't do this to myself. I could not do this to myself. I would have just sold wood and bought food. He had so much wood. I just would have gone 2 clicks on the wood, 1 click on the 2 clicks on the wood, 1 click on the buy food, and then mine have gold miners. Like, I couldn't sit there for a minute when I had a market like that, and my goal is to click up. Couldn't do it. I'd be targeting the palisade walls here. I'd be targeting the palisade walls. And look at the fish boom, by the way. You get a good amount of fish here. So 7. There's 30k fish that starts in the middle. And the problem with not contesting water is exactly this. Your opponent now can just do their own thing. Now, this is a little bit surprising from Saws. Lots of wood held. From here. So... he's coming forward. Oh, he's going to drop the castle on the face. Wow. Okay, is it going to be seen? This is a big play. We're going to keep an eye on Saw's point of view here as Yeti's going to come forward and the... Yes, it's been spotted. Has he spotted it? Yes, he has. Got to come right forward now. Got to come right forward. There's nothing can stop this. He can do what he wants as long as he doesn't walk over the shallows. Not that there's a demo in queue. Be more aggressive, man. Oh, I guess he wants control of the fish. He's thinking about this long game. That could have been a disaster. Hold up a second. Could that have been an absolute disaster for Yeti? How close was this to actually going down? No, not quite. Okay. Whoa. That would have been... If the fire ship was not targeted on the Vils, which I think it was. Yeah, it says at the top, Squid. Saws got up. I think if the fire ship was just there, I think it may have done some damage to the castle. That was very close. Okay, we're going to go take the docks down and add our own docks and try and get back in the middle. Nice. Remember, we are playing Sudden Death. Here is where the action is. We're going to see Monk Siege. Who would have thought? Monk Siege. I realized I had desktop audio off the whole time and the game sounds weren't coming through. Now you get some game sounds, people. Enjoy. Organ guns, rams, monks. Is he early redemption? Saws is early redemption this time. He knows what's coming. The Japanese get atonement. They do. So early redemption is good for the organ guns. However, it did take a fair bit of res to get organ guns out. It's a lot quicker to get mangonels out. But the monks do have better range than everything else. Yeti's back in the middle. Yeti has now leveled up the eco situation. Saws again. Check out the idle time. You've only got 1 TC here. It's not that hard to keep it running when you've only got 1. You're not allowed to build any more. Put your wood into buildings and have some fun with it. He's coming forward again. Look at the guys on gold. May bring in some relics. He's got 1 relic. He's going to fight over this one. I'd love to see a bit of a demo. No. Oh, tower. I like the tower play. The tower to keep Yeti off the fish as well. So now both players are not on fish. He's going to fish back here. And it's kind of slowed down a little bit. Game's leveled out. The Rams are going to go push this though. But Saws has redemption. But Yeti has atonement. Saws has redemption, but Yeti has atonement. I mean, I'd just convert the dock. Oh, he doesn't have redemption yet. That's hilarious. Both players now have atonement and And now we're just monking our way through this. This has turned into a full clown game. And I feel like this is right in Yeti's spot. This is what Yeti wants, right? He wants to play monks. And if we're playing monk v monk, he's going to back himself in. He's going to have the control groups going. And I reckon he's got Saws exactly where he wants him. The question is, and they're both going to have similar imp timings as well. Saws needs to unqueue and drop the last building. He needs to drop a building. Oh no. He doesn't have the second building. Yetis can go up. Saws has the res, but doesn't have the building. It's a killer. I reckon this may be a good time for a bit of devotion. Another monastery. 3 relics. And he's got the safest one yet to take. Does he even know about the safest relic on the map for him? Yes, he does. The monks are out. Okay, here we go. Look at the clicks. Look at the clicks. They're all going to click them. Devotion, people. Devotion now for Yeti, or for either player, would be massive. Devotion is the tech you need now. Because that will mean you win the monk wars. You can be slower. If you're a little bit slower on getting your clicks on, you still end up winning. Workshop coming in. He still hasn't clicked up because he hasn't realized he didn't have the building and now he's up. The timing advantage is massive. You're right, Noz. He probably thought he clicked. It's a disaster. And he's going to see the imp timing and go, oh no, that was going to be my imp timing. The minute of idle time probably came in that range as well. Portuguese, Yeti with Monk Siege with a Civ that loves their Monk Siege. Yeti is exactly where he wants to be. 7 fish in the middle, super efficient. Do we have gill nets just out of interest? We don't. Probably not worth it. They're already pretty efficient. And it looks like... Are we going to see capped ram or are we going to see trebs? We do get capped ram, but we're going to see a treb for now. He does see that the castle is coming in. There's a transport ship here. I don't think the transport ship survives, though. There's no ballistics, but that's a hard crossing. I don't know if that is a crossing you want to try and get around. I think you need to send the transport first. If you're going to do this, you need to send the transport first, make sure it's there, and then whatever units you're sending can hop in and do the last leg. Range, massive. No devotion yet. No devotion yet. This is big for Yeti. The Treb's coming in, and Treb is going directly to the town centre. Saws has all the vills queued up. Saws has res everywhere. Is the Treb in castle range? I think it would be attacking if it was. So I'm going to go with no. I'm going to say it's not. It's bloody close, though. I'll let you decide. Is that in range, people? The castle is not attacking it. Oh, look at the clicks! Look at the clicks. The ram is in. The trebs are in. This is going to be hard to defend. I think we might be going 1-all. I think we're going to go 1-all. If only we had 2,400 more HP on the castle. Oh, on the town centre, sorry. If only we had picked Persians and we had double the HP. GG. Well done, Yeti. Well done to Yeti. What a game. Well played. We're going to go to a game 3. Just before we do, I'll throw up what we've got regarding civs and... How many games? They're 5 minutes into it. Okay, I feel safe on 4 lakes that we're going to be okay. So, Golden Swamp Game 1, Canberra Game 2. Four Lakes will be Saws map for Game 3, which is going to be live. So, Game 1, we saw Yeti play Bohemians and lost. Game 2, Yeti played Portuguese and won. Saws played Italians Game 1 and won. And has played Japanese Game 2 and lost. Yeti's picked Malay. But he's going to play Aztecs here, isn't he? Yeti's so playing Aztecs here, right? It's Four Lakes. The water doesn't matter. You don't need siege ships on Four Lakes, and that's all. That's what the Aztecs are missing. Maybe you just picked Malay as the civ that he doesn't want to come up against, or he thought they'd be a counter to something else, but once he got these two, I don't know. Because if you're not going to play, like, he loves his monks. I would have thought he'd like ban Teutons or something instead of banning or picking Teutons if he's not going to play Aztecs. I feel like Aztecs are just they're such his civ. Anyway, we're about to find out. We're not going to spend too much time here. We're going to get straight into game number 3. Saws and Yeti have gone to a decider. The predictions are out. Get your predictions in. Get your predictions in. If you need to see civs, the civs will be the Wu versus the Malay. So it will be Wu for Saws and Malay for Yeti. That's what we're going with here. We'll just slow that down a little bit. Let's just have a look at the Malay monks. They have a pretty good monastery. They don't get theocracy and they don't get fervor. But importantly for Yeti, they get redemption, they get atonement, they get block printing, and they get devotion faith. And if it really gets clowny, they get heresy. So the monks are pretty solid for the Malay. But we'll have Saws in the south, playing as the Wu. We will have Yeti, ImprovingYeti, in the north, playing as the Malay. These players should have some pretty good wood lines around them, contrary to the latter Four Lakes. They have a bit less fish in their ponds at the back, in their lakes at the back. They'll have deer. They should have 2 boars each. Bit of gold and a bit of stone and some berries. We're probably going to catch up to live time on this one before it ends, which will be really, really good. I guess my next question for the chat here is Yeti going to FC here? Or is Yeti playing Feudal Age? Does Yeti play Feudal Age on the off chance that he doesn't get to Castle Age? Or does he just FC and try to get up with the Malay, which have the amazing timings as well? What are we expecting here? Oh, here we go. We're going to go over to the dock and the repairs come in. Very clean. Paying attention. Walling in the Dockville. Very good. An FC against the Wu would be Chad. You know what counts as Jarn Swordsman? Monks. A lot and a lot of monks. Housed. Where was the housed? Everywhere. Everyone's housed. Saws is up 20 vils. That should be with Loom as well. It's the safer way. I've tried nerding 19. Especially when you get a bonus like the Woo. Oh, there's a forward dock. Very nice. Scouted, though. He's seen it. Look at that. Look at that. He's gone and... I wouldn't add more. Oh, he's adding fish on this one now. Look at this guy. He's all over it. He's clicking up 25 vils. This is an FC. It's an FC. Of course it's an FC. Look. Why would you do anything else? It's an FC. Saws is going to add a range. He's going to add some archers. And by the time that happens, the Malay... If this man was truly watching Phosphor, he would have taken the berries a long time ago. Oh no, Vil. Pay attention. And the... Oh, jeez. He's really slaughtered the boar there. And now Saws sees this. Fire ship's going to kill these. He's double docked, which is a massive investment given... Yet he's not even going to care. So Yeti's up. He's not making vils. He's dropping a market. He doesn't have the second building yet. Needs to force down this blacksmith. To think that Yeti could have been even cleaner on these builds is something else, right? He's even left the boar early. Going to gold. He may need to tower. Oh, he's going to... Wait, where's the stone? He's taken stone out the back. He's managed to cheese the 650 stone so he can drop a castle right here. And his whole wood gold is safe. No one can touch his wood gold now. This man is prepared. May need the range upgrades though. Saws, meanwhile, rattled? Question mark? 400 gold in the bank? He's taken this one, so he can fish boom here if he wants. He can fish boom here very soon. He can fish boom here. If I see a farm, I'm going to be extremely disappointed. He's on the fourth one. He's on the fourth one as well. So this man can take... This Saws does not need a farm this game. He needs to get 7, 8 fishing ships. Just one dock worth of fishing ships in each. We're at lifetime, by the way. One dock's worth of fishing ships on each pond. And there's your food. And then eventually fish trap them. Get on your wood lines. TC here when you can. But for now, I mean, his first priority is let's defend. Because yes, you're right, Noz. There is a sneak workshop here. Did that come from this Vil? I think it may have. Got outposts coming. This man. Holy. Check this out. Yeti is all over it. The Karambits are out. He's not making Vils. Vils are not necessary anymore. We're going in the ram. Oh, no. Want to follow the ram. Archers aren't going to do much. There's 6 Karambits in here. Bang, bang, bang. Hide. Puts a bit of pressure on the TC. Vil counts 32 to 30. Look at the Karambits though. Ooh, there's a lot of them, but they definitely can't dive TCs. Yeti is taking this game. He is pushing Saws here. Very, very hard. Crossbow out though. Crossbow gonna eat the Karambits. And now a workshop. But Saws is low on wood. He's going to need to... I don't even know where he's going to drop a lumber camp at the moment. He's going to try and... He needs to drop a lumber camp, but he can't. Because he's got no wood. He can't repair the TC. Hang on a moment. He's not going to be able to repair the TC. Sure, the crossbow are going to destroy the karambits, but the TC is going to go down. Saws is not going to have a TC. He's going to have the wood to build a lumber camp, but he's not going to have the wood or the stone for another town center here. Hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. And it's been called, and Yeti has got it. Oh! Yes, they did. Yes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got adminning to do. Hang on. Not that. Let me, glad we're at live time. Well, if I'm quiet, just working on the side, trying to figure out what's going on, because yeah, interesting. Interesting. Okay, I guess probably number one will be... I'm just gonna mute myself so I can think through this, guys. Sorry, but I'll leave the game thing on because in case they keep chatting, so you can keep seeing it. But I'll just go on mute with the mic for the moment. So, we had a situation. Unfortunately, we had a situation. And I think what's important to note here are two things. The first one is the handbook, so the comment that Rapunzel put in the chat. Handbook says both players are equally responsible for checking lobby settings, and incorrect settings can result in a rematch. So we can't award the game because someone was the host and therefore the wrong lobby settings were in place. That's not going to happen. We do have an awkward situation here where, well, both players still believe they can win, or both players actually believe they were winning as well. So, because both players believe they're winning, we end up in a rough situation. Like, I and everyone here in chat will have an opinion as to who was winning that game. But the two players, the first thing that they both said were But they individually, they both said that they were winning. So it's also hard to just make a call and say, hang on, no, you were losing. Because I can see both players' sides of this. So Saws has understood the situation regarding Yeti and Yeti's game style. And actually, it was pretty good by Saws to offer something that we wasn't originally, you know, it's a little bit left field, I guess you could say. But Yeti has the option to pick, essentially draft a 5th Civ if he wants it. So they are going to rematch, and they are going to play on 4 lakes. Both players have open Civ options, so Saws can pick Wu or Byzantines. I mean, it's probably going to be Wu. Yeti can pick Malay or Aztecs, and Saws offered and said and understood what Yeti's situation is regarding playstyle, and he took a little bit of the blame regarding the situation and said he can draft the 5th Civ. I said it can't be anything that's already on the draft board. So Yeti's going to play... Yeti has the option to stick with Malay, play Aztecs, or play his 5th Civ, which he doesn't have to disclose. Maybe he should have had to disclose, but that's the situation. It's not fun, as you said, Finchy. It's not fun. Oh no, he's not picking Persians, JJ. I can tell you now who he's picking. It's going to be Spanish. Almost guaranteed it's going to be Spanish. Because it's going to be the same idea of who can he best play Fast Castle, Monk Siege, or Fast Castle Unique Unit with, and Spanish fit both of those criteria. Then they're not on the draft board. Sucks that like Koreans, Turks, Burmese, like 3 of these other really strong options for his strategy were admin bans, and then the Bengali and Celts picks were banned by Saws. So not fun. Hope this never happens again. But it's what we got. It's what we've got. We're trying to make the best of a tough situation. And wow, okay. So we're in the game. And we're going to get into game 3. Again, lucky it was not Wednesday night. And we are going to have Saws playing as the Wu and Yeti playing as the Goths. Yes. No, first call was a restart. Second call was a 5th Civ available for Yeti, and it's going to be the Goths. This sucks, but this is where we're at. We get game 3, take 2. Can we confirm that they're actually in the right situation here? Did they set it correctly this time? Sudden death mode is ticked off. And conquest is the game settings. I have now learned. We talk about how I've said many times throughout these casts that Rapunzel is the MVP And I can tell you now that I'm going to forget in the future to check lobby settings. And I can tell you now, she's not going to forget a single time. Because she's absolutely on the ball. Now that we've had the wake-up call, and we're going to be able to stop these games in 5 minutes and go, hang on a minute, you got your lobby settings wrong, guys. I'll do my best when we're in game. Thank you, JJ. All the best. Hopefully you get to watch the Rex in the morning. Sorry that this game didn't get to finish for you, but well done. Well done for staying up. Thank you for support as well. Splash Random and Aquarina, they were meant to be the fussy ones. Yet here we are on Four Lakes being fussy. Exactly, you're absolutely right. We thought it was not meant to be this map that was fussy, yet it is. Now the good thing, the part that I'm happy that Saws is able to do the same. So Saws is now going to copy. So Saws is going to FC himself. And this sucks for Yeti. Like, big time. Because Saws is just going to do the same strategy. By the looks of it. Or he's just had a really bad build. But I think it's the same strategy. And yeah, it's hard. It's not a fun situation to be in. But anyway, we're not gonna talk about that anymore because we have a game to cast. We have to see. We have to treat this as game 3. This is game 3, right? We have a game 3 to cast. Let's see how the players go. And hopefully they still put on a good show. So, Yeti's coming forward. Yeti is going to drop a forward dock. He's going to try and harass what Saws is doing on water. That's it. And the positive is that the players can do something a little bit different if they want to, right? They can refine their builds a little bit. Maybe not have all the idle time. So Saws is going to try and go with a faster castle. But maybe not a super fast castle. Just given he won't have the res ready to go. He's going to need to drop a market. He's going to 3 bills on the market. Yeti will be able to drop a castle at home if he needs to. Could also drop it here potentially too and sit on this gold with a wood line here. Because it will be a castle, given this. We should be seeing the 2 buildings come down pretty soon. And Saws is up. And he's collected his turkeys back. The geese come back. And Saws, I think, is going to go Giant Swordsman. Yeti will need to drop the 2 buildings and do something very fast because the Jans are going to be coming pretty quickly. Saws would not see that dock. I'm pretty confident that Saws does not know that dock is there. Well, he does now. And he's going to add a fire ship to fight it. Which is quite nice. We're going to see double barracks on the front. Attack upgrade and armor upgrade in. Oh, Yeti's still not up. Yeti's got the buildings. Yeti needs to sell up. Does he know he hasn't clicked? Okay, we got there. 2 minutes. He's going to have 2 minutes to defend here. He's taking a whole lot of stone. Yeah, he's got to run now. Yeah, he's got plenty of stone now, and he's going to run. He's going to get tracked. He's got 5 fish at home. Take the food that he can whilst he can. And we'll see the 2 barracks now. Well, that Ville's been targeted a little bit. Nessie, you missed the fun. You missed the fun. Saws has essentially let him... No, so Saws has let him pick this civ. We had a restart due to the lobby settings. We had a restart due to lobby settings, and Saws agreed to... Oh, Saws actually decided and allowed Yeti to pick a 5th civ. So, it's good guy Saws. Weird, yep. Unconventional for sure. If you saw the first 2 games, you'd understand why Yeti was very upset with... actually, and even part A of this map. Why Yeti feels like he needed to have another option, given his play style. Whether that should be a factor or not, I was going to say he can pick... essentially, he's done this all 3 games. He's gone FC either Castle Drop or Monk Siege. And this is his next pick. Now, he's got a civ that doesn't really get a good monastery here, which I'm surprised by. So the monks are just going to be here to counter the Jans. They can't counter any of the siege. And we're going to be going double monk, I assume. And we're going to go Huskar. So, oh, hang on. I think this is about to go down. And Yeti's going to have to run that wood line. But he's got another one ready to go. Saws will get a kill here. And we're going to need monks pretty quick. But the situation looks good for Saws, like it did in the last game. Blue, how are you? Thank you for the raid. Hope your game went well. Hope your game went has less drama than what this set has had. This set has had drama. All in caps. So, I hope you went well. Oh, no. Uh-oh. What have we done? Oh, it's just Saws wanting a sec. It's okay. But yes, thank you, Blue. Hopefully you went well. Hopefully you played well against Slaters. And I like the comment regarding Girt By Sea. So it sounds like something happened in your set, which I'll have to go back and watch. Maybe, yeah, maybe we'll see what that's all about at some point. And Saws is out. The monks stay home. The Huskars are out, and the Huskar is gonna not change sides. Golden Swamp game 1, yes. Into Canberra game 2. Even the Raider gets ads. There's a surefire way to fix that one out. And all the Huskars are in on what is Saws' third TC. Looks like Yeti may lose a scout cav here. Down it goes. Everyone gets ads. But yes, hope you went well. Oh, Blue, this set has been awful. Buggy, subscribe. Thank you for the Prime sub. Absolute legend. Well, the Woo don't get knights. So, that's not going to work. And we're just going with the anti-archer infantry on both sides in the end. That house can't get built. We got to run now, I think. I don't know who wins between a Huskarl and a Jarn Swordsman. Very interesting. Yeah, so civs. So I don't know how much you've caught up on. I don't know how much you've caught up on, but we had a moment. We had a moment earlier. This is take 2 of game 3. Let's put it that way. And the first take 1 went for 22 minutes. So, fun was not had. Yeti is well behind. Saws is on all the pawns. And he's going to drop another TC. The monks don't get monk things. Sadly. And look at the clicking, though. He's all over it with the clicking. How many? Oh, just mass delete. Yep, Nessie, you nailed it there. Absolutely, that is exactly what happened, essentially. But Handbook says both players are equally responsible for lobby settings. So, Saws did not have to do what he did. I was not offering it. But Saws was happy to. He was happy to take a little bit more of the blame. Firstly, both players thought they were still winning as well. Saws had an 800 score lead despite the town centre having gone down. So, Saws very much said he thought he was winning. Yeti very much believed he was still winning. Saws didn't have TC res. So, to build again. He did have a market, but he didn't have TC res. So, look, it was a very interesting situation. But, easiest solution was, Handbook says, restart, therefore, restart. So, who's actually winning this? That's a good question. We're going to have a ram now. And we're going to see the monks come over. Now, do Woo get solid monks? They get atonement, and atonement's in. Now, this is where what Yeti's done in the last 2 games doesn't hold up with the Goths. This is why I was surprised he went Goths as essentially his free choice. So, yeah, he doesn't get Atonement or Redemption. And when he played Bohemians and Portuguese, that was a key part of the strategy. And now we're going to see Saws chase the monks from Yeti. And Yeti's just going to have to keep running because he can't fight them back. And a TC may go down. I don't think it is. The Huskarls go in and out. They're just going to have to dance. And it feels like there's going to be some conversions in here eventually. But is it enough kills? Maybe there's been enough kills here. 10 kills? 9 eco kills? And there's conversions on the other side as well. Serious conversions coming in on the other side. This is the chaos that Yeti can provide us. Full-blown chaos. But Saws has got Atonement. Yeti loves monks. But he hasn't got a monk civ in this game. It was as game 2 looked exactly like this, and okay, we're looking towards another castle. These are probably the converted vills, right? Now going to try and drop a castle on their old friends. Saws has a massive vill lead. Look at the fish. Look at the fish traps as well. He's just building up. Yeti is actually adding his own. They don't realize they can fight over this pond, though. Feels like it's a good time. Saws has a trade cart. Haha, yes. There we go. Buggy. Oh, I didn't get to mention it to you last night. Get rid of the hotkey for trade cogs. You got a trade cog hotkey. But also, yeah, you could have traded with them though. It was Aquarina, so you could have just run to the ports and used them anyway. I think one of them did hit Squid's dock and started its route back, but then died. Huskarl's getting a bit more damage in. These two with a few kills. But yeah, you can send them on Aquarina. You can send them to the neutral docks and use those. So trading is actually a thing on that map. In 1v1s, it's just not. It's not meta, but we don't really have a meta for that map. So looks like a few more Huskarls are going to go down. They're going to run into other monks anyway. These guys need to. I'd be buy a castle now. Let's just get one down. You just need to get one down here. Castle on castle stuff. Looks like we're going to see a bit of a tech switch. I'd love Yeti to tech switch out of... Well, he's not really got much going at the moment regarding units, but... would love to see some... Light cav. Light cav would be really good right now. And there are conversions everywhere. No idea where to look. Yeti's going in on the docks. There's spearmen. The ram is going to try and collect the monks here. Saws up to imp. This is so dumb. Down goes one monk. He's waited for Saws to look away. And he's going to hop back in and go one more time. Saws has redemption. Saws can just convert the ram. That is micro heavy stuff. We have castle res. Oh my god, we're going right on the face. With everything. 22 vills. And the fire archers are out. 5+4 range. This has been a set. There's more vills running. These guys are just loving it. They're just working together. It feels like Saws will be okay once he gets imp and is able to make trebs. And he's going to be switching into light cav as well. Yeti stopped on the monks, though. Oh no, the ram's going to get converted. That's a problem. There's light cav everywhere now. I think we may see GG called at imp. You're right, Finchy. It feels tough for Yeti from here. And the GG is called. And the win goes to Saws. Well. What a set. What a fun set that was. Unfortunately, we ended in this fashion, given what we saw about half an hour ago. But I don't want that to take away from the quality of the set. We saw some very good play from both players, but Yeti really took it to Saws in this one. Really took it to him, and I think they meet again. Yeti will back himself in. Yes, I was surprised, Yeti, with the call for goths. When I mentioned Spanish, I was like, oh, he's taking Spanish now. But yep, good effort. But yeah, sadly the monks, they couldn't do a lot of work for you. But yes, very entertaining. Sorry about game 3. But well played nonetheless. And yes, you really took it to him. So that was a very good set. Game 2 especially, very well played. And you're really gonna trouble a lot of people. You're gonna trouble a lot of people playing this way. They don't know how to stop it, and we saw Saws did it once, failed the second time, and third time was interesting. It was close. Let's go with that. I don't have... Chat can have an opinion as to who they thought was winning, but I won't. I don't have an opinion myself. But yes, very good set, very well played. It'll be a 2-1 for Saws. And that takes him to 2 sets to 0. I think that may be it for today. I'm not going to cast Blue versus Laters. It's been... it felt like we did see both players win game 3. It's almost like that, Kados, isn't it? Almost feels a little bit like that. Well, what you've done, though, Yeti and Saws, what you've done is you've put 4 lakes to the top of... Girt By Sea 2 as the sudden death map. That's what you've done. So, already planning the next one in my head. But yes, no, that was good fun. Good fun. Well played to both. We might call it there for the night. We'll see. I'm not sure what other sets are coming or not, or when the next ones are. Looks like we got a confirmation for, what's that, Saturday? There's a Saturday set, but nothing else for a while yet. So there's still a fair few that need to get scheduled. But when they do, schedule channel will show who is going to stream. Schedule channel will, update with a few things, and the tournament hubs will have VODs as they go up. So as they happen, we'll update those. People can go back and watch them, and enjoy all the fun that's been had. But until next time, chat to you all over Discord, and see you later.